Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, we're live. Man, I had a hell of a time trying to get this live going. It is Friday, Fun Funnel Friday, and I am 11 minutes late, which means that I have less than 20 minutes to share today's live with you. And so I'm going to just jump right in and try and share this with you today in less than 15 minutes. Today, we are talking about your $10 a day visibility strategy. One of the biggest complaints that I hear is that people cannot find me, or I'm having a hard time getting my content in front of people. Even my audience says that they're not seeing my posts, etc., etc. And the reason for that is because Facebook changes their algorithm all the time. And what they're trying to do is keep people on the platform. So, whatever content that they engage in, they're going to see more content like that, which means that if they're not engaging in your posts or your videos or whatever, they're just not going to see it because Facebook's not going to show it to them. So I did a training last week on this very topic inside of a private group of a good friend of mine. And I thought I would share it with you too. I'm also going to share with you the document that I put together. So you're welcome to make a copy of it and use it to your liking. And I have never used Facebook's native platform for going live. So hopefully I can get this figured out. Oh, can I not share my screen? God bless America. Okay. I don't know how to share my screen once I've already gone. I guess I could. Lord help us all. It's a Friday this week. I don't know about you guys. I'm just not feeling it this week. I'm not feeling anything. I don't want to do a damn thing. I don't know if you also experience that. How do I share my screen with y'all through Facebook's native platform? Stream, viewing, comments. Good Lord. All right, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to grab the link and then I'm just going to talk y'all through this and then you can view it at your leisure. So let me see what we got here. Facebook. I can't even see comments. Let me see here. Live. Here we go. Okay. So in the comments, I've dropped a Google Doc. You're welcome to follow along with me, whatever works best for you. I'm just going to talk you through this because apparently I cannot share my screen. Once I go live, I cannot share my screen. Oh, I can comment over here. Fascinating. Okay. $10 visibility plan. So I'm going to pull up this thing. So inside of this Google Doc that I've shared with you, sadly, I cannot share my screen. I don't know why. I've mapped out $10 a day of how you can get your content seen and in front of not only your existing audience, but also a colder audience. And I say $10 a day because $10 a day equates roughly to about $300 a month. So if you can scrounge up $300 a month and just set that aside for marketing and visibility, I think that this plan could get you in front of more people, reduce your ad cost for other things like leads or webinars or challenges or whatever, and then also just give you an audience to talk to, right? So inside of this Google Doc that I've shared with you, we talk about at the very top, what is ideal visibility content? So ideal visibility content are Facebook Lives, and we recommend, it can be anywhere from like 20 to 40 minutes Facebook Lives. And these are could be teachings, or where you talk on a specific topic. For example, Fun Funnel Friday is Facebook Live content that we promote to our existing audience and also to a cold audience. And then our like podcasts on Tuesdays, those are about 30 to 45 minutes long, and we promote those as well. So Facebook Lives are an excellent content as long as there is like legitimate content for people to consume. So what I recommend to people is that you take whatever your core message is, break it up into small bite-sized like topics, and then do Facebook Lives on those topics. And you can just do them in rotation, and they don't have to be the same exact content, but they can be content, relatively new ways to approach whatever it is that your core message is. Training videos are also excellent. So if you have like, watch me write a sales page, or training exercises or something like that, those are good like 5 to 10 minute videos to promote. And then the other visibility content that we love are posts that lead to blog posts. And the reason why we like these is because it gets engagement on your post, but then it also leads people to your website where you're building up web traffic audience. And then once people are on your website, sometimes they'll start clicking around and like seeing what else that you offer. And then sometimes they'll book a call with you. So that's kind of cool if you have a call booking on your website. So the objectives. So we're talking about a $10 a day visibility strategy, meaning that you are going to be promoting your content through Facebook ads because we want people to actually see your content. So the objectives for each one of those visibility content ideas, the first one is video views. So we're trying to keep people on the platform to watch your actual video. So when we promote our videos, the objective that we're using for that campaign is a video view audience. So pro tip, you have about 3 seconds to hook someone in. So starting your video with like a juicy fact or a hook or something to engage them instead of introducing yourselves. That's usually a good way to get a cold audience to actually want to watch your content. Captions will also get more of your videos watched because people scroll without sound. Facebook also is doing this thing now where they're like captioning as you talk, which is kind of interesting. I don't know how accurate it is though. The other objective is traffic. So the idea here is to build up your web traffic audience, and this is for your blog post, that post that leads to a blog post. So the post should have the first part of your blog post in there and then a read more link that takes them to your actual blog post. So if somebody wants to read the rest of your post or your story or whatever, they'll click over to your blog, and that should be hosted on your website. So they may also click around and download your lead magnet, book a call, etc. Your pixel must be on your website for this to matter. Like it has to be there in order for Facebook to know that somebody's actually done the thing that you want them to do. The third part of this Google Doc is the audience breakdown. So how we use our money, what percentage goes to cold and what percentage goes to warm. So we typically spend about 70% of our budget on cold and 30% of our budget on warm. And so cold is like interest audiences that your ideal client might follow, lookalike audiences, those types of audiences. And then warm is your warm bucket. And I've listed out below that what are your warm bucket audiences. So your email list is a warm audience, your Facebook page engagement, Instagram engagement, web traffic, 15-second video views, 25% video views, and 75% video views. So if you're looking to create your warm bucket, that's what consists of your warm bucket. Now your email list, you have to update every so often. Facebook page and Instagram and web traffic, those update on their own through pixel data. And then your video views, you have to add your videos to your video view audience every time you have a new video. So it's kind of annoying, but it just make it a habit. Like every week you go and you add your latest videos to your video view audience, and that will start to populate a larger audience. So when we're sending 70% of our budget to cold audiences, and we're getting them to engage in our content, that's how they become a warm audience. So that's why we want to spend a larger budget talking to our cold audience and then a portion of our budget talking to our warm audience, because we want to nurture them. So once they've engaged in a video or gone to your website or whatever, they become part of your warm audience, and we want to continue to nurture them. So that's why we send a portion of our budget to your warm bucket as well. So for $10 a day, there's a section in here talking about budget. What that breaks down to is $7 a day for your cold bucket and $3 a day for your warm bucket. So if you're running like your video promotions, you would create one ad set that was for cold, and you would put all your cold audiences in there. And then you would have one ad set that is for warm, and you would put all your warm audiences in there. And you would spend $7 a day to your cold and $3 a day to your warm. And you might run your videos engagements for like a week at a time and then replenish them with new content. If you have the budget, you could do $600 a month, which would be $20 a day. So this would be for both a video view campaign and a blog traffic campaign at the same time. So depending on what your budget is, like $300 a month for visibility would be one campaign at a time. You might be running a video view campaign for a week and then a blog campaign for the next week, and then you might alternate back and forth so that your audience is seeing different content each week. If you have the budget and you also have the content for video views and a blog post, you could run both at the same time, and then you would just double your budget. So you would say $14 a day for cold and $6 a day for warm. So visibility is all fine and great, right? But how do we monetize on that? So visibility is a huge part of whether or not people actually know, like, and trust you, and are going to actually convert to your other things. So once you've kind of built up an audience on Facebook that you can then retarget. So once you have a web traffic audience, a video views audience, a bit of a like Facebook engagement or Instagram engagement audience, once you have that built up and you're constantly replenishing them, you can then run conversion ads to like a lead magnet or a challenge that you might be running or a webinar that you're running, which then sells them into whatever your program is. You can also run straight conversion ads to your micro offers once you have a bit of an audience, right? So you could retarget them with your $27, $37 offer, which then pushes them through the funnel. You can also make invitations directly on like a Facebook Live. So a lot of the Facebook Lives that I do, not all of them, but a lot of them have some sort of call to action with whatever it is that we're selling or we're like promoting for that time frame. So it could be like a lead magnet, or it could be a challenge that we're running, or it could be directly to our micro offer. So you can make these direct call to actions on your Facebook Lives. You can also run flash sales through like your Insta stories or on Instagram, Facebook posts, etc., and then promote those. And then you can, make direct invitations to like book a call with you or something like that. So if you are struggling to get visibility, if you're struggling to build up an audience, I highly recommend that you make a copy of this Google Doc and drop it into your Google Drive and just kind of follow this process. We spend probably about $300 to $400 a month on visibility just to get our content out in front of people, including our warm audience. So on average, I have about 1 to 5 people on live with me for my Fun Funnel Fridays, but I know that more people consume the content because we run Facebook ads to it directly. So hopefully this is super helpful for you guys. We don't talk a whole lot about Facebook ads on Fun Funnel Friday, but I think it's important as the conversation about algorithms and visibility and whatnot are always there, and I'm having them with more and more people. So I put together this quick training last week and shared it inside of a group of a good friend of mine, and I thought I would share it with you guys today. So hope you enjoyed. I hope that you guys get lots of visibility and whatever you want to call it, sales, conversions, and whatnot from this $10 a day visibility strategy. And I will talk to you guys next week.